So for this third video, I'm going to just try and show you really quick how I might go about setting up a portfolio sort of page. There's a lot of different ways to do it. There are plugins you can do. There are different themes. You could start with a portfolio theme. This is just sort of one way of going about it. You'll have to just spend some time building this slowly throughout the quarter. But if I look at my menu again over here, I have this stuff here, and I can just go here to the 1107 portfolio. But if I open that page up, I could just stack each unit in here and put in images. And so if I wanted to do that, I could just open it up, go to the edit button down here, and let's see, let's not restore that, start from scratch. And I can go in here and I could change the typeface, and I could change like how big and small it is. If I wanted to, I could say, okay, each unit's going to have like unit 1, ideation, and flipbook pages, and I could just do that. And then go here to go unit 2, and just kind of work my way through each unit for the quarter. And just to add in an image for sketches, I could just click underneath the typeface here, go to insert special, go to add media, and just grab something that we want to add. Like, let's say we're going to put that, this is, I would upload all my sketches, the scanned or photographed sketches, right? Put them in there. Okay, that could be, I could see, okay, ideation sketches, I could have however many of those I wanted. And then the actual project itself I could put underneath here again, and just all I have to do is go up here and go to insert special, go to media, click a picture, and add it in, and I could just keep putting in my different documentation I could write underneath it if I wanted to, like some text or above it if I wanted to about everything. And remember, you can always go in here and change the typeface stuff by just clicking on where it says heading 1, and there's all these different kinds of options here, right? So you can change bold or italicized up there in the typeface stuff. But yeah, so that would be a way to build it. I could just build out all 5 units for the quarter and build it all on one page. If I update this now, it will go ahead and go in there. And if I go back to the preview of the site, it's going to give me this, and I can click on it, and it'll show me what's there. So so that's one way to think about doing all of this. Another way I would think we might want to try to do this would be to kind of make it a little bit less clunky, right? So maybe instead of, you might want a different page for each of the projects. So that would be another way I might think about doing it. So I would just go in, and again, if I'm just doing this, I would clean that up. And maybe you want to go, unit 1, and maybe you want like kind of an image here that's sort of a thumbnail image or something. If you want to do that, you can always edit the way the image displays by clicking here. You can change all of the information, and you can change the dimensions and things like that. Oftentimes underneath this, and click update on that. But if I just, let's say I wanted someone to click on that, and it would take them to unit 1, a whole different page. So I would just update this so that it saves, and then we'll go back to my sites. And under site pages, I'm just going to create a new page. So I'll go in here and I'll call this 7 unit 1, and this whole separate page would contain all of the stuff that I wanted to. So then I could just go in here, and I could say, and then I could add my images that I wanted to add in there, and just kind of build them all up on their own page, right? Put in as many different images as I wanted to, and then I could also you can add in like URLs if you want to add from Google. There's lots of different ways that you can add in your stuff. If you just cut and paste a URL, it'll give you that. So we could put in a whole bunch of images here. We could publish this page and save it. And so now if I go back in, now I have 1107 unit 1, but my menu isn't going to show that. My menu is just going to be kind of what I've told the site I want to put in there. So again, just go back in here and go to your themes. So under my sites, go in and go under themes and customize. And then if I go to my menu, I can click on the menu, and it shows me what I have in the menu, what shows up over here underneath this little button. And if I want to add an item, I could do that and I could go, I could add that one, and now save and publish it. Now when I click on this, all of that'll be there, but I mean, it seems unlikely that I'm gonna actually want to do that. So if you don't want that to be the case, because you don't want a billion things on the menu, you can always go in here and click on that thing I just added to the menu and just remove it, and then save and publish. That you always want to click the save and publish item number. But I know I have that page available, right? So what I can do is if I go back in now to your sites and go to site pages, oops, sorry, my bad there. Go back and you go to site pages, you'll see, okay, I've got all of these pages in here, and this is the main kind of trunk of the tree I want to put everything off of. So I'm going to click here and go in there. I'm going to just grab the link here, which is the link of my the hyperlink, and I'm going to go back to the page that I want to kind of run everything off of. When I click here, I can just click on this Unit 1 and just click the insert or edit link here and put that in there. Can decide whether you want it to open in a new window or tab, or you can click on the site. So you can see here I don't even need to put in a URL. I can just select all the different pages that I've made and just add the link and update that. All right, so now if I look at it to get to that site to that page I just made, I can come in here and click on that, and it'll zip me over to Unit 1, and I can look at everything that's in there. And then I could go back and I could add in Unit 2, Unit 3, and just kind of work my way through all of that kind of thing. And then this might be a more efficient way to do it. So when I click on the menu, I go to Unit 1, and I would click on there. I deleted the wrong page off of there on accident, but I'd need to go in and adjust this menu now. And then I could click on it, and then it would work I'd be able to work everything off of this one like 1107. And then if you take 1106, you could have that, 1105. You can add in whatever classes you would like to and just keep building out this thing. So I'll stop now on this video and go back in and talk about adding in like your resume and some of that kind of stuff. But for now, this definitely should give you everything you need to get started and slowly build up your portfolio page for the SPU Foundations program.